I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around, slowly drifting.
Welcome back. Today's episode is starring Save Griffin, a young Apex content creator that has now seen Pred in the BR and Arenas mode multiple times. I get to ask Griffin all about their content journey and how they became a star in the Apex community. Today's video is full of great gunfights and better advice and tips on growing in Apex as a player and as a content creator. Before we get into it, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button. We are well on our way to our first 200 subscribers, so thank you all who have done so far. And as always, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button and comment any content creator that you'd like to see on the show. Now let's get right into it. How did you get Save Griffin, man, as your gamer tag?
It's kind of funny story. So, I used to be in this like clan on Xbox, but there was like a lot of management issues, so I ended up like leaving pretty early. But a lot of people left with me, and one of my friends they changed their name to Save Array because they were trying to find like, you know, like a different name to change it to.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, honestly, that sounds pretty good. Like, I might just change it to Save Griffin. He ended up changing it to Hey Array, but I kind of just like stuck with Save Griffin. I thought it sounded pretty nice. I also had a few other friends that I played with, and they had the same city in their name, so it kind of just like ended up working out. That's basically it. It's not really anything like special. I used to have the name.
My God.
I used to be Griffin A Gamer.
That's actually pretty cool. I mean, well, minus like having to leave like the group that you were with.
Yeah, I didn't really care. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't great, you know.
Yeah. So you just kept it. How long has it been since that?
Season 6.
Oh, so that's relatively new of a gamer tag for you.
Yeah, I started making TikToks back in September of last year. Actually, it was like August of last year. And that was like my name was Lunar on TikTok, like LUNEHR, and then I ended up changing it to Save Griffin. So it's been a very long time.
Word. Jeez. So what season did you start playing?
Preseason.
Oh, so
like,
you've been day
like
one.
literally the first day. Yeah, literally the first day.
You played it ever since. You never took like a break.
I took a, you know, I took a little break in season 3, but that was about it. Like that's about it.
So I guess what's the most satisfying thing in Apex and the most frustrating thing in Apex to you?
Actually the most satisfying thing in Apex is like one-magging someone from like across the map. Like I think that's so satisfying. Or like getting a really clean armor swap. Maybe like getting a Kraber headshot. Those are some of the most satisfying things. And then I'd say the least satisfying thing would be failing an armor swap when it's right there for you. Probably getting like charge rifled and like longbow, just getting like fucked across the map by snipers.
Although you share a Discord with a dude named Charge Rifle.
Yes, I do.
So when it comes to like the state of Apex, what do you think of it?
I'd say it's in like I'd say all the complaining is really just like the average complaining of a battle royale game. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the game's honestly pretty good. There's definitely some improvements they should make, but it's not bad.
Can you think of any?
A lot of like us like ranked players don't really get a lot of love. They tend to like a lot of bad players, and with like the updates they put out, they nerf like stuff that takes skill. So it's not as, it makes the game less fun by trying to like lower the skill gap.
Yeah, it really reminds you of like other games like Fortnite and stuff. I don't know if you were into Fortnite.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why they do it, because you know it's not, they want more people to play their game, but it's definitely, you know, not as fun for us.
Well, I guess with you saying like earlier, with the state of Apex and people complaining about mouse and, you know, the mouse and keyboard versus controller side of things, what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's just kind of all bullshit. Like, obviously, like controller's good, but like you gotta have no movement. Right? I think it's all fair. It's really just people complaining. Bro, what is the audio in Apex?
Bro,
Holy
what
shit.
is the audio in this game, bro? Oh my God.
Bro, what is that?
What?
Oh my God.
What was that nonsense, bro?
I like heard him. I heard someone walking up, And then motherfucker is bowing me in the back. I'm like, help, where am I getting shot from?
That was ridiculous, man. That was absolutely ridiculous. This game's
That's
so
like what I'm
dope.
saying, like State of Apex right there. Like that's not it.
Prime example of it.
And so it's basically the same thing. Like in season 6, that's when I really started like playing ranked a lot. And I used the Xbox LFG, which is like the looking for group posts. And all the other platforms don't have that, but there's like multiple discords with a bunch of people that are just trying to find teammates. And you know, a lot of times then those people will try that and they'll say that, oh, but they're not good enough. And once again, it's like, you know, there's nothing you can really do about that. Like, you have to make those connections with people. And what happened is I grinded my ass off with like people that were very mediocre, and I was mediocre too, but I would, you know, occasionally get the person that was better than me at, you know, in the looking for group posts, and I just learned a lot from playing with them. Even though like I'm probably now a lot better than most of those people, I just learned a lot from just playing with them because they had that, you know, small experience that I didn't have.
About your sensitivity and controller and stuff, because I'm trying to figure mine out. Do you use ALC settings?
Yeah, I do. It's like 6.4 basically. It's like about what it is. But it's ALCs, so it's pretty close to Nicewig's ALCs settings.
Oh, word. I was looking at what's this, Urban or Genbin? Bird or something.
Oh, Jem Burton.
Yeah, bro. I was watching
He
his.
is. Yeah, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't use his. He is super. Yeah, he's super high sense. It's super hard for like people that are like coming to controller.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I've used controller for a while. I mean, that's where I've been. I mean, that's where I played most of my any kind of games, video games. But I've only switched to MNK for like, I haven't played controller for 4 months, 5 months now, and it just killed me.
I don't know what happened there. It
Yeah.
disconnects sometimes. Do you hear what I was talking about?
Yeah, I heard Nick Merckx and then you cut out.
Okay, like I'm saying that like Nick Merckx is out here grinding, you know, he's trying super hard to get Predator, and he's 10k. He knows he won't be able to get it this season, but that doesn't stop him from trying really hard, right? A lot of people just give up. However, the reason I sometimes don't like saying that is because a lot of these 10Ks in Masters just go and they throw games and they'll land on Preds and just ruin their experience because they're not going to lose anything. But I'd recommend just treating it like you're actually going to lose something, because you can actually get really good, and that's like super good practice. So I'd say that's, you know, if you're 10K, I wouldn't stop playing ranked.
Word.
Unless you absolutely need to work on your mechanics, because you won't be able to get there, right? Like if it's really about just smarts, like playing the game is the best thing you can do.
Yeah, you got to think about all that. I mean, I'm guessing you play like majority of your games ranked, I'm guessing.
Not really, actually. I have like 900 games this season with like 5,000 kills, and 200 of them are in ranked. So
Okay.
I mean, I'm on Xbox, so the RP you need to get Pred is a lot less than other platforms. But in the previous seasons that I've played, I've gotten like 20 to like, you know, 30,000 RP in seasons. So I've kind of realized like I don't really need to try as hard to get Pred anymore, because I've kind of already proved myself, so it really just doesn't mean anything.
Tango down. Replicator touching down.
So, what made you stay with Apex, and like why?
I played a lot of Titanfall, and I was super sad that like there wasn't any updates for the game anymore. And then my friend told me maybe like a week before Apex came out or something that there was like a new game, and I tried it and I just liked it. I was actually really bad at the game for a while. Like I was really mediocre. I had like a 3.3 KD in season 5 or something.
That's
Which I'm
mediocre.
like, well, for console, yeah. For console, it's not like the best. Like I'm talking about like in terms of like our Predator, right? Like a lot of my friends that I play with, like, are, you know, they've had 7, 8 KDs since they start the game, right? So I kind of just like, I think I'm a prime example of like someone who's just like gotten better with practice.
Oh, I'm dead. Flush.
Where if they lost a bunch of matches in a row, they would actually gain more RP than if they were on a win streak.
I see.
Right, so they were getting RP around 10 times as faster than all of us that were just grinding normally. It was definitely really broken. I mean, I just played a ton of games. That was really the only tip I have, you know what I mean? Like, you could be a really bad player and as long as you win 50% of your matches, you can get arena pred. Wow, this guy just. Oh my god, that guy no scoped me with the Kraber. And stuff.
Let's check out this area.
So.
Reloading. Tango down.
That's truly like the biggest thing to say.
Jeez.
Good work, kill leader.
So TikTok, man, what got you into it? Content creation
I
in
was
general.
just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started streaming because of TikTok.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't really. I just did it for fun, honestly, to make some like just something to do, I guess. Yeah, it was like right when like I think the #1 person on Apex TikTok when I started, this guy called I'm Swifty, and he had like 30,000 followers.
So if you are you trying to make like, I'm not sure how old you are, but you know, for a career-wise, your content and stuff is like as a full-time content creator, is that something that you would like to pursue and be interested in, or is it something that just is like kind of this is a hobby for you?
I'd say it's like mostly a hobby, but like it'd be pretty cool if I could do this as my career, but I don't think I'll be able to do it as my career, if that makes sense.
Like, I just don't like, unless there's like a really big game that I get really good at again, like I just don't really see it happening. But something I definitely want to do something in like kind of like the entertainment like game industry.
Like what?
Whether that be like making games, like, you know, really like doing social media or something for like companies. Like I really could not like know what it would be right now, but like it'll be something in that kind of like industry.
So do you plan on going to like college or anything? You're literally.
Yeah, I think.
Any ideas like in would you like go for like a graphics design, computer science?
Yeah, probably like, I don't know. I really like visual effects. Like I think that'd be a really cool job. So I really don't know like where I'd go yet, but something in that would be pretty cool.
Gotcha.
I mean, obviously there's TikTok. This guy stuck me like, what's with PC players and it's hitting all the sticks, bro? Yeah, probably just be YouTube, Twitch. I guess that's really about all I care about.